Hello, everyone. News Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson in the digital studio. Finally, as we have our bugs worked out for a YouTube and Facebook live weather update on a Friday night. It has been a week since I've been with you. And the reason for that, I worked Sunday morning, so I had Monday off. I took Tuesday off. And then Wednesday and Thursday, we were having some issues here in the digital studio, most notably with the camera. So we're good to go. We're back up. I appreciate your patience. And believe me, I am trying to make sure that we stay on here as much as possible. So anyway, I hope your Friday is going well. The weekend is here. That's always a good thing if you are a Monday through Friday-er. If you're not, I have to remember that. For example, when I'm in the weather office and I'm talking to either Colin or Will, their Friday comes on a different day. And so, but most of the world lives 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. And so, for example, I'm not in the 8 to 5 world, so I understand that notion of, you're swimming against the current here. All right, so I see some folks getting into the room. We'll get moving here. Hello to you, Chris in Coopersville. Thank you so much for being here. K&M here. Sally, a 7-mile walk for you today. Awesome. Good for you. Good for you. I'm going to be out trying to put some miles in tomorrow morning with my Run Kalamazoo group, the Run Camp group, and we'll see how it goes. We meet at 7:30 in the morning, and for me, that is a horrible time of day. But again, I'm not in the 8 to 5 world. I work in a different world where I don't go to bed until well after midnight. Mike, happy Friday to you too. Thanks for being here. Philip, hello. Appreciate it very much. K&M, hello. Let's see, Chris from Gobles, thanks. Represent, hello. Van Buren County, Cynthia, hello. Appreciate it so much. All right, so let's get right to it. We see what we got going on here. I will say the weather's fairly quiet, but you can see in our agenda what we have. Let me back up just a bit to show you what's going on. And that picture of me that was taken about 800 years ago, but okay. Back before the hair turned white and whatever. So Saturday, the letter of the day for Saturday is S, not only because of Saturday and Sunday, but also because of sun and snow, because we're going to have both of them. That will be here with us over the holiday there. Just decorated for Easter, now waiting for spring. Sally, good for you. And you beat the rush, right? Because tomorrow is the last day of February. Sunday is the first day of March. And by the time we're back in here Monday, it'll be March 2nd. And as you can see there, we have a warming trend that's coming. In fact, next week, as I'll show you, is going to be much warmer and much wetter by, let's say, next Wednesday and certainly Thursday, Friday. I'll show you that coming up in a bit. But let's not jump too far ahead there. Let's start off with a look at our weekend weather here. Kim, hello to you. Happy Friday. Jennifer, hello in Byron Center. Represent. Thanks for checking in. Carla is here from West Portage. Enjoyed the nice day today. Wasn't it super out there with temperatures in the low to mid 50s? Well, obviously, as you can see from your weekend weather in thumbnail fashion here, we're not going to be in the 50s over the weekend. We're not even going to be in the 40s. Then Saturday, we'll be in the mid 30s. Sunday, that 30, we might not even get to 30. I think there's a chance. I think that we'll probably hit 30, but hey, just a little bit colder than that. And that would mean on Sunday, we're not even going to get into the 30s. So obviously, a different weather pattern is moving in. Jessica, hello to you. And thanks for the share, Mike. Appreciate it. So let's get right to it here. Your Saturday thumbnail, morning sunshine. I think tomorrow morning we'll start with some sun, and it really won't be all that cold. We're looking at about 30 degrees. That's not too bad, certainly for this time of year. But we won't be going up too much, 35. And as you see, skies will become cloudy as we work our way through Saturday morning, and by late Saturday afternoon and certainly by sunset, we'll see some snow showers that'll be moving through. A couple of inches of accumulation, I think, are possible. The models have sort of been bouncing around quite a bit, not only with the amounts, but also the locations, because it's not seemingly going to be in a wide swath here or a large area, rather maybe a couple of narrow ribbons of snow. I'll show you that when we go hour by hour coming up in just a little bit. Chris, beautiful today. Sure, it was, wasn't it? Karen, hello. Hattie Bell, hello to you in Decatur. Thanks for checking in. Chris, what will the summer be like? Don't know yet. We are going to be under what I believe anyway is a budding El Nino. I think we'll either going to be neutral or we're going to be getting into an El Nino. I know that the CPC Climate Prediction Center folks that are in charge of that aspect of forecasting are saying that the La Nina that we've been under, I think, is weakening and will be going away and will be replaced by an El Nino. So we're going to have to put that into the analog machine, if you will, and say like, okay, when we have had an overarching pattern like going from a La Nina to a neutral pattern to an El Nino, what is that going to mean? What has that meant in the past? And so we are working on that. We are working on that, Chris, and we'll have, as soon as we get an answer anyway, and it will be a guess. It's a forecast, but we'll certainly pass that along. And along those lines there, we are going to have a spring storm weather special. I think I can go ahead and put that out. And that will be airing, I believe, on the 28th. You know, the good thing about March following February is that everything is perfectly in line, right? So March 28th is going to be like February 28th on a Saturday. So we will have that show airing on March the 28th, a Saturday, and the 29th, the Sunday, as it will be airing in place in a half-hour slot from our Saturday morning newscast, which would be from 7:30 to 8, and then on our Sunday morning newscast from 8:30 to 9. Of course, that's all on the Mothership, News Channel 3. Of course, we'll tell you more about that. It's coming up in a month. Let's see. Where did I leave off here? Craig, beautiful day today for sure, wasn't it? Ray. Oh, no. Well, we don't like that. But everybody's entitled to their opinion. So there you go. Good evening to you, too. So ready for a good thunderstorm. Kim, thanks so much. Yeah, there will be a possibility come up. And so let's get right to it. Let me move along here. We go hour by hour. I'm going to start you off at 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. There'll be a lot of sun. We're going to be in the upper 20s to around 30. And not going to be a lot of wind in the morning either. Let me make sure about that. Let me confirm that for you. Yeah, by daybreak, we're looking at maybe 10 to 15. So a bit of a breeze, but not windy. So let's go forward here. By noon, notice the clouds are thickening. We're going to have cloudy skies. Oh, your birthday is March 26th. Awesome there. K&M. Thanks for checking in on that one. Terry, good evening to you. Mike, I'll try, but you can see about tomorrow by noon, we're going to go back to cloudy skies, and here comes a little bit of snow moving through. There you see, by about 5 in the afternoon, it's already snowing, for example, along and south of an Allegan, the Hastings to Charlotte line. We're going to roll this forward, and it's just going to be passing through. So really between about 4 o'clock and 11 o'clock, we're going to see these snow showers passing through. How much? Like I said, the jury's a bit out with model consistency on that one anyway. I do think that we're looking at between 1 and 2 inches with some isolated spots maybe getting 3 inches. So overall, I think 1 to 3 would cover it. And, you know, temperatures, by the way, are not going to be cold at all. In fact, look at this. If I back it up, let me see if I can back that up. Where's my little backup button? There it is. All right, we're going to go forward here. And let me see if I can stop this at about, you see at noon, we're in the mid-30s. We stop it here at 5 o'clock, and we're still in the mid-30s. So temperatures, for the most part, I mean, Holland projected to be maybe just below freezing, Ionia right at it. North of I-96, yeah, a little bit below freezing. But certainly where you see that snow that's depicted there on our hour-by-hour tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock, the snow is falling in areas where it's, for the most part, above freezing. So I don't think we're going to have a huge issue with this out there on the roads or, you know, anything like that. And I think it is going to be melting pretty fast as well. Now, watch what happens here tomorrow night about this time. The snow's moving out, and we start to clear. And by Sunday morning, 7 o'clock, look at that. It's colder. Some colder air is going to be moving in. And that, by the way, is moving in on a northeast breeze, which is a dry, typically a pretty dry flow. So a north-northeast wind. And that's what's going to help to dry us out. So then we'll see a lot of sunshine by Sunday morning at daybreak. But boy, it's going to be cold, upper teens to around 20. And even at noon, we're still stuck in the upper teens and low to mid-20s. And so it's going to be a colder day, hitting about 30-ish, right at about 30 by 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. but that does come with a lot of sunshine. But there's a it's going to start as a northeast wind, turn to a north wind that is going to be bringing that colder air in, despite the sunshine on Sunday. Well, right now the temperatures are still way up there for this time of year, at any time of day, but certainly here at 9:27 at night, still 50s in several locations. You can pick them out there. Kalamazoo's at 49 right now. Dr. Coyote in the house from the metropolis of Mendon. Thanks for checking in. I have recovered. Thank you very much. It did take a while, boy. I don't know if it's because I'm old now or if it was just the strain of cold or whatever it was I had, but boy, it hung on for a couple of weeks. And even now I still have a bit of a cough. I'm going to be hacking up a lung, as they say, coughing up a lung tomorrow morning when I'm out there with my run peeps. So I'll try to stay away from them, but I don't think I'm sick anymore. I just still have some stuff. Anyway, who cares about that, right? So there are current temperatures, and look at this. We are up from this time last night. We're up 20 degrees, a little bit less than that, a little bit more than that. Pick your spot. You see what I'm talking about here. But that's up from about 10 to 12 degrees warmer yesterday. So we've made quite the temperature hike here over the last couple of days, but we're going to go the other direction here soon. A couple of sprinkles perhaps here and there, but overall, I think our skies are going to be clearing here as we go through the night. In fact, your WeatherGuard 7-day forecast for tomorrow, some morning sunshine, but clouds will quickly be moving in, and by afternoon and evening, we'll see some of that snow that I showed you. That'll be gone, though, by late tomorrow night. And then Sunday morning, I think we start maybe with a cloud or two, but skies will become mostly sunny on Sunday, but it's going to be colder. Sunny on Monday, and then we say goodbye to the sun for a while. It looks like a much warmer, look at the temperatures, and a very wet pattern coming in starting Tuesday. These aren't all-day rains, by the way. Then into Wednesday. Thursday could have some pockets of heavy rain with a thunderstorm or two. We'll keep an eye out there. It's still 6 days away. So we'll get a little more clarity from the Storm Prediction Center as to the intensity of anything that might be coming by the end of next week. A full week away. Tim, sunshine, warm, Michigan tomorrow. Well, sun in the morning. It's not going to be like today, tomorrow. I can just tell you that, especially in the afternoon. Washed your car in the driveway today. Nice, Sally. Well, that's what brought on the snow. Just kidding. Just kidding. House of 10. K&M, and you're sick. I haven't done that trick, but I did do influenza A with a house of 5, and that was no fun. So you see on the 7-day, really, I think what should stand out, little afternoon snow tomorrow, plenty of sun but cold on Sunday, and then Tuesday, some light showers, but then the rain chances pick up Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Thursday, a chance for some thunderstorms, and that's when I think also, it's going to be wet by the middle to end of next week. So hello, mud, right? It's that time. It's the season. Ethan, hello to you in Traverse City at our sister station. Thank you so much. I understand that very much. Hope you're doing well up there in beautiful Traverse City. I haven't really looked north to see what you guys might be getting out of anything that's coming our way, even into next week. But good to see you. And hello to Heather, and hello to Joe. Tell them I said hello, and also to Pat. But thanks again for being here. Brenda, super nice day today for sure. It'll come back. That's the thing about this type of weather in late February or into March. We're going to be getting a lot more of it. We just have to be patient, as opposed to when you get like a really sweet day like this, let's say in late October, early November, and you're like, oh, this could be the last one for a while. It's all in perspective, right? Mike, thanks for the thanks. I appreciate it. So you got a gander at the 7-day. So I'm going to go ahead and check on out. I appreciate you being here with me. Like I said, I apologize. Being off Monday, Tuesday, it was not here. And then Wednesday, Thursday, camera issues in our digital studio. But let's get back on track, right? Let's get back on track. And I appreciate you being here to help me do that. All right, everybody, thanks again on your Friday night for spending some time with me. I will be live in 29 minutes. That'll be 10 o'clock. On ARC, West Michigan. And then at 11 o'clock, an hour and 29 minutes, I'll be live on the Mothership News Channel 3 with the latest. Colin Rogers, in the morning, he'll be live from 6 to 10 a.m. with your Saturday and Sunday weather update, and he'll also have fresh forecast data to take you into that 7-day forecast for next week. And again, likely same story when it comes to rain by the middle to end of next week. But that's Colin. Hey, don't forget, I am on Facebook, WWMT's Keith Thompson, on Instagram, Threads, X, and YouTube at the @ Weatherman Keith, all lowercase, all one word. Colin, Jeff, and Will are all over the social media pages too. You can follow us on our website, WWMT.com/weather, get the latest weather info there. And also, of course, don't forget our free weather app, still handy to use, especially tomorrow. Maybe you're out and about tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. You're like, where's that snow he was telling me about? You can track it on radar. And of course, the most important thing there is it is free. Free. Thanks for the thanks there, Brenda. I appreciate that. Brenda, Wednesday morning, likely some rain. We'll see some rain moving in on Wednesday, some showers. Late Tuesday night into early Wednesday. I think it's just going to be mostly cloudy, but it will, I think, be above freezing. So I don't think we have a problem. Maybe at the onset there in the very early hours of Wednesday morning, we could have a little problem with some wet snow, maybe even some freezing drizzle. We're still a little ways out, but if you're going to be getting out later in the morning, let's say, and into the afternoon, I think it's just going to be cloudy with some showers, Brenda. I hope that helps. Jeanette, oh no, just got home in Quincy, lost in Jonesville. I'm so sorry about that. Jeanette, Karen, you're very welcome. Thank you so much. Well, our weather is definitely bipolar. That's for sure. Thanks for the thanks there, Julie. Appreciate that. Lily, hello to you. It was really nice out there. All right, everyone, I'm going to skate. Like I said, if I don't see it tonight at 10 or 11, I'll be trying to post from time to time over the weekend. I'll be emceeing, by the way, at the Kalamazoo Concert Band's winter concert tomorrow night. That's tomorrow night, 7 o'clock at Chenery Auditorium. Some great musicians. You know, the best part about that, like our weather app, it's free. So I always tell people, just go. And, you know, you can sit in the back. And if you don't like it, you get up and leave. You didn't pay a dime for parking. You didn't pay a dime to be there. But I think if you get there, you'll like what you see. And it's a free show. So that'll be 7 o'clock tomorrow night. I'll see you again on Monday. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you again for being here. Hey, be safe this weekend and stay warm.